Oh boy, was this weekend a busy day. A busy day. Weekend's not a day. Busy weekend. Busy 3 days. It has been. Well, first off, let's start with the fact that ever since Friday, it's now been the weather has changed. We've lost the sunny weather now. We're entering the winter weather. Yeah, there was no fall. There was no fall. It was just straight into winter. Um, because it's all cloudy. It was cloudy and rained a bit on Friday. Saturday was all cloudy. Sunday was cloudy, and then it rained at night. And yeah, it is currently 8:54 in the morning as I record this on the Monday, and it is cloudy outside. And yeah, it ain't looking nice. So we're in that weather now. Yeah. Well, it was fun while it lasted with the sun, you know. We had a good run. June, late June to mid October. We had a great run. So, what happened this weekend? Well, let's start with Friday. So Friday, I got to go see Black Adam. Opening day. That's nice. It's always great to see movies opening day because you don't gotta worry about spoilers. So went to go watch it with dad and my brother. And overall, okay. So now we'll get into the review part about Black Adam. Spoilers, because I don't care. So let's start off. The action scenes are awesome. It looks great. Like the action scenes, I love just how brutal they are. I love how Black Adam is not holding back. He is brutal. He kills people and doesn't really show remorse for it. I like that. And yeah, all the fight scenes are great. Like they're like, all right, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. You know, like it's really good fight scenes. CGI all pretty good. You know, there are some bits where you're like, I can tell that it was fake. You know, but it's not like Marvel level CGI. You know, it's quite good. But now we'll get to the parts. The story is fairly simple. You know, it's not like a real thought-provoking story that makes you think. It's very simple. We go here, then we go here, then we go here. No twists, no turns, no anything. There is a twist in it that I will get into that I did think the movie handled very well. The pacing was quite a bit weird. There's a lot of weird camera cuts as well. Like the movie was cut very weirdly. I don't know why they decided to cut it the way they did. I would have fixed that. The acting, everyone was very well. I would say everyone did a good job of acting. What am I missing? What else about the story? I think the story is the main thing. Yeah. Let's get to the picks now. So, the Justice Society existing in the same way as the Justice League. That was dumb. I think you could have, and if you're gonna do the Justice Society, at least have it where it's like the actual members. Like Hawkman, that makes sense. Dr. Fate, that makes sense. Adam Smasher was not Adam Smasher that you know. It's the Adam Smasher's like grandpa. Grandson. But it's like, okay. And then they have Cyclone. Okay. But it's like, they exist in modern day. So then it makes the question, why not send the Justice League? You know, why not send Task Force X? You know, like you could have sent all these other people to deal with this. But you didn't. So I think it would have been better if this movie took place in the past, which makes sense why the Justice Society's there and no Justice League or anything else. And then you could have Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Jay Garrick. Give us Jay Garrick. You could have Alan Scott if you so wanted to. We could have had Wildcat, uh, Our Man. We could have had Doctor Midnight. I'm trying to think of the JSA members I know off the top of my head. Original Black Canary could have happened. You know, like there's a lot of JSA members you could have taken. And of course, Black Adam and JSA makes sense. Black Adam fought the JSA at times, and he was actually a member of the JSA at times. So again, it would make sense. But I feel like, yeah, just doing it modern day didn't really work. I think a big thing also to talk about Dr. Fate. He was okay for the movie that he was in. They clearly had to, they couldn't showcase all of Dr. Fate because Dr. Fate is a pretty powerful guy. And as the movie was going on, I'm like, please don't kill him because I'd love to see a Dr. Fate movie. Well, the ending happened. They murdered Dr. Fate. And I'm like, God damn it. I was stupid. Why you kill Dr. Fate like that? Don't kill Dr. Fate. You could have done a Dr. Fate movie. What the hell? And the way they were talking about Dr. Fate, his helmet, by the way, I didn't like the way his helmet was done. I need the eyes. I need the eyes. And the way they talked about the helmet too was not how it works. Cause like Atom Smasher is about to like touch the helmet, and Cyclone's like, no, don't touch it. Only those who are worthy can touch the helmet. That's not how it works at all. That's not how the helmet works at all. This ain't Thor's hammer. Anyone can wear the helmet of fate. It's just Naboo, the spirit in the helmet, decides who's the best host. Usually that person is someone with an affinity for magic, like Kent Nelson. Or if you want to go in the Young Justice route, Zatara, or Zatanna. Someone who has a good affinity for magic is usually the person Dr. Fate's like, this is my host, I will use you. Like, that's pretty much how it is. But no, it's not like Thor's hammer. And then when Dr. Fate died, the helmet disappeared. No, the helmet would just stay there. The helmet would just stay there and be an annoying pest and be like, get me a new freaking body. That like all the Dr. Fate stuff really, really, really annoyed me. The villain is someone you are gonna forget. It's CGI Villain Man number 54, who you aren't gonna remember and doesn't mean jack to anything. So there's no point talking about him. He was just CGI villain, evil man. Hawkman. They're talking about Hawkman dying was a big plot of the movie. And Hawkman's like, I don't fear death. And I'm like, yeah, because, he would just reincarnate in like a couple hundred years. Because that's how, that's how Hawkman works. He reincarnates. He and Hawkwoman reincarnate. So, him dying would be like, well, that would suck. See him in 100 years. And of course, him reincarnating would explain a lot of stuff. How does Hawkman have this giant freaking mansion? Well, I would assume throughout his many lives, he's accumulated a lot of money and stores it in like a certain place that he would know, right? And him saying, I don't fear death. Because, yeah, he just comes back. So, think about that. But then of course we want to talk about the ending scene. That post-credit scene. Oh no, wait, before we go to the post-credit scene, I gotta talk about the twist, which is at the beginning of the movie, of course, shows the origin of Black Adam. However, twist, the little boy who is chosen is not Black Adam. That is his son. The Wizards chose his son. By the way, they got the same guy from the Shazam movie to play the Wizard in this movie too, which is, I like that little continuity. The Wizards initially chose Black Adam's son to be the protector. And when Black Adam's wife and he were attacked at their home, because, they're the parents of the champion, his son gives Black Adam his powers to save him, and then the son is killed almost immediately after. And then that's when Black Adam goes and causes havoc, and the Wizards are like, you get the hell out of here, bro. But that was a nice twist, because I didn't see that coming. because there's all these like statues and condoc of the champion, which we think is Black Adam, but it's revealed no, it's not Black Adam. That's his son. That's why Black Adam is looking at them so sad. So that was a good twist. But then again, post-credit scene, here we go. Superman is back, Henry Cavill, baby! I had the biggest smile on my face. I really did, man. Henry Cavill's back, Superman. They played the John Williams theme. Oh, I was so happy. I was so happy. We're getting a Superman 2 now. And then we get that Black Adam Superman movie. Oh, here we go, buddy. Here we go. So overall, Black Adam, it was okay. Not the best movie ever. Definitely better than modern Marvel movie. Anything Marvel does. So there's that. I give this a 6.5 out of 10. It was okay, but I'm not gonna rush back to watch it. I had to give it a 6.5 because it's way better than the freaking. I have to rate it higher than the Beware My Power Green Lantern movie because I'll never forgive them for what they did for Hal Jordan in that. So I have to make this higher than that. So 6.5 out of 10 is what I gave Black Adam. I saw someone put a little comment, and I pretty agree with them that this is a transitional movie between managements. This is a transitional movement between the old guard of the DCEU and the new guard. So, yeah, I would say that it's a transitional movie. And as we move into other movies, we got Shazam 2 coming out next year. We got Aquaman 2. We've got The Flash. I'm on the fence about watching that movie. But I'm definitely going to watch Shazam 2. Definitely going to watch Aquaman 2. We got movies in the works, like Man of Steel 2's in the works. Man of Steel 2, let's go. Blue Beetle's in the works. We've got, of course, the Superman Black Adam movie, whenever that comes out. So yeah. That was Friday. And then, of course, we watched Rampage. We went home. Rampage, whatever. And then Saturday, woke up. It was around 10 o'clock when I went downstairs. I didn't wake up at 10. I woke up at like my normal time of like 8:30 in the morning. And I grinded in Sword Art for a bit. And pretty much I was just killing time from 10 o'clock. Because when it's 10, I can like justify going outside and doing a walk. So I came downstairs, brushed my teeth, and then my dad's like, "Hey, we may go out today." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, great. I don't have to go for a walk because we're going out." I'm like, "Where are we going?" And he goes, "We may go." He goes, "Your brother and mother want to go out to the mall." I'm like, "All right, that's fine." We went to Metrotown. Cool beans. Went to Indigo bookstore. They had no Doctor Who books at all. So I went to the comic section. A lot of DC comics there that I enjoyed looking at. Went to the Sword Art Online section. They got nothing. And my dad got me a birthday present that I don't know what it is. He just said, "I got something for you there." After we left, he told my mom, he's like, "You leave." He looked at me, he's like, "You leave." Because I need to get you a birthday present. I'm like, okay. So he got me a birthday present. Don't know what it is. Then after that, we went to the food court to eat. My brother and father got Burger King. My mother got Indian food. And I got Opa, which is like Greek thing. I just got like a chicken skewer and fries. I purposely went with like one of the low-calorie options. Then after that, we went to the Walmart that's in Metrotown. They did shopping. We got chips. We got cookies. We got milk, because milk was needed. Cereal. And we got... I don't remember what else we got. We got chips, cookies, milk, cereal. We got some fruit as well. And some lettuce, I think. Then after that, we went and my brother and mother stopped at a Baskin Robbins and got ice cream. Mother betrayed me because I would have got if she said she was going to, but she said she wasn't, and then she lied and then got after. So that's great. Then after that, we went to a dollar store in the mall where my mother got like, I don't know, she got some tape or something. And then we left. So that was that. We went home. Me and father watched what I'm going to talk about next, which is Halloween Havoc. NXT Halloween Havoc. So, let's start the review of Halloween Havoc now. We start off with the ladder match for the vacant NXT North American Championship. Carmelo Hayes versus Oro Mensah versus Von Wagner versus Wesley versus Nathan Frazier. This match was alright. It was a really good ladder match. Of course, it's hard to really screw up a ladder match. And this match was really good. I was scared that Von Wagner was going to win. There were times where I'm like, God, don't make this vacuum of charisma. Just like this black hole of nothing win the title. Thankfully, he didn't. And then there was also the part of me that's like, please don't let Carmelo Hayes win. There's no point. My pick was Nathan Frazier. He did not win, sadly. However, I am not upset with who did win, which was Wesley. Wesley wins the North American Championship. All right, that's fine. I'm fine with Wesley winning. Then we had Apollo Crews versus Grayson Waller in a casket match. Is Apollo Crews, like, is his new gimmick, he's got magic powers? Because what happened was they were fighting and Apollo Crews got thrown off the top rope and he fell in through the casket. And then the refs are telling Grayson, no, that doesn't work. You can't get fallen through it. You have to put him in it. Then the lights go out. They come back on. Apollo Crews is now standing on, like, the ramp. And druids come out with a new casket. So has this dude got magic powers? What's the deal here? But in the end, Apollo Crews won. So, whatever. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade had their Weapons Wild match, which was whatever. Roxanne Perez won, thank God. And we can hopefully move on. I made a joke to my dad. I'm like, watch, this is going to be the new DIY. They're going to feud for the women's title later on. Julius Creed beat Damon Kemp in the ambulance match. And so Brutus Creed is still in NXT. Look at that. Good for Brutus. He and his brother can stay in NXT. This match was alright, you know. And then we had Mandy Rose. She defeated Alba Fire to retain her women's title. Whatever. And then the main event, which to me was match of the night, Braun Breaker versus Ilya Dragunov versus JD McDonough, triple threat for the NXT Championship. Good match. Many times I thought JD McDonough was going to win, and there was times I thought Dragunov was going to win. But in the end, Braun Breaker, he speared Dragunov when Dragunov went for the Moscow Missile, and Braun Breaker retains. Halloween Havoc was okay. Give it a 7 out of 10. It's a functional, fine show, but it's nothing that's like mind-blowing. And then Sunday, woke up at 8:30 and immediately me and Dad started watching shows. We watched NWA USA, we watched the rest of the New Japan TV title matches, we watched some Doctor Who, and speaking of course of Doctor Who, yesterday the witch burned. Jodie Whittaker is gone. She is no longer the Doctor. I have been waiting for this moment since December 25th, 2017. That is how long I have been waiting for this moment. I've watched her Regeneration 50,000 times. She regenerated not into Ncuti Gatwa, into David Tennant. So David Tennant is now the 10th and 14th Doctor, and that makes me a very happy boy. Because for this brief moment, I can say, until the 60th anniversary, where David Tennant will probably regenerate into Ncuti Gatwa, I can say David Tennant is the Doctor once again. And I can also say my boy is 2 Doctors. So anytime someone's like, hey, David Tennant sucked, I'm like, yeah, but he was 2 Doctors, so you can suck it. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. That was this. This was pretty much talking about the weekend. What's coming up is cloudy weather, and birthday celebrations are going to start coming up. Halloween, of course, is a Monday. That's always fun. And this Saturday, me and my family are going, me, my parents, and brother are going for our little, like, little mini family birthday dinner for me. And we're going to Olive Garden. That's going to be nice. I haven't been to Olive Garden in a long time, so I thought, whatever. For us 4, that'll be our thing. And then next weekend, will be us four with my grandparents going to Original Joe's to celebrate my birthday. And of course, my birthday is next Wednesday. I've got a dynamite on my birthday, which is great. Man, this is nice.